This is the Ritz Bar in Derry's Waterside, normally a quiet part of the city across the river from the troubled bogside. But there are those here too who are looking for civil rights. They've even thought of holding a march about it. The problem? The death of this, the crockery stout bottle with the cork top. Guinness Brewery have told Publican Willie Donnelly that from now on he must use the crown tip. The tin crown top, a spokesman for Guinness has told me, is more hygienic than the old-style cork. If the corks aren't washed properly, he said, they can carry germs. The crown tops are also cheaper and of better quality, according to the brewery, and I was assured that the standard of the stout does not suffer by the new method, though the drinkers in the Ritz Bar say it does. The company spokesman told me the men are codding themselves about the difference in quality. They don't think they are.
Well, there is. We have been very annoyed about what has happened here. We have been coming here now for the last several years on set occasions. We come here mainly because the Guinness is much better, we find, than there's anywhere else.
We came here especially, we came because we had heard about it, you know, we came because we'd heard so much about it from various people. And on trying the Guinness out ourselves, we were all in agreement it was the best Guinness easily in the Northwest.
Certainly there's no doubt in my mind that the Guinness in this shop is better than any other Guinness I've had anywhere else.
The crockery bottle makes a difference too. It keeps the Guinness cooler, and this is another factor in the difference between this and the ordinary Guinness.
If you're going to churn milk in the country, you would gather the milk in a crock.
People talk about civil rights, but civil rights boils down to ordinary people. One single person. We feel that Willie Donnelly's had a bad deal here, you know, and we feel as his customers we've had a bad deal as well. You know?
I went in another pub just last night, and I found half of Willie Donnelly's old customers in that pub. I said, what's up with Donnelly's? Oh, Donnelly's stout's the same as the rest. So I personally believe that the corks and the crockeries was the thing.
I'd take the crown top Guinness for nothing. Absolutely for nothing.
The cracking was out, and I'm seriously thinking of going on a beer.
That's just a sad day. I've been on here there about 3 weeks ago when there's a couple of strangers in. They come all the way from Carrick and Shannon. They're ready on some pepper about the crockery stout and Derry getting stopped. They come up here to buy 2 dozen especially. Never in Derry in their life before.
This man's Guinness has travelled to Canada, America, Scotland, all over the place. They come in here especially to get these crockery Guinness.
Is that not for the souvenir value of the
Not
bottle?
at all, not at all. Nothing souvenir when it comes to drinking. Straight here.
I've been drinking in Willie Donnelly's bar now for 30 years. And outside Willie Donnelly's bar, I never drink anything else, only Guinness. Whenever I leave Willie Donnelly's bar, I drink a pint of Bass.
There's a lot of loyalty now from among the men in the bar towards you and this bar.
Yeah.
But is there really any difference? Do you think there's any difference?
There is, yes. Actually, it's the stout or the Guinness and the stone jars and the glass bottle that makes the difference. It's not me, actually, that's working with Guinness all my lifetime. The stuff's there, I produce it, and the boys drinks it, and they're all one good, happy family that they really enjoy it. And they drink this Guinness night after night. They've been drinking it now for about, I would say, about 34 years. And these boys, when they get used to drinking this, they don't find that they like the Crown Top Stout the same. It's too gassy.
You could have a good night out with Willie Donnelly's Guinness and rise the next morning with no headache. Take it in somewhere else, and you rise the next morning and you're for nothing.
The gas gets out through the cork, which makes all the difference. And when the gas gets out through the cork, and when the stout or the Guinness is ready in, say, 10, 12 days' time, when you pour it out, it'll hold the top much better with no gas in it than with the Crown Top with gas in it. The gas can't get out of the Crown Tops.
What are you going to do now, Willie?
Well, I find there's no other option for me to take other than to continue on with the Crown Top Stout and make my best of it.
Willie Donnelly is the last publican in Ireland to use crockery bottles and one of the last to use cork tops. It's a sad night as he finishes his last batch of crocks.
Hey, Willie, got another crockery?
An empty one?
No, I want a full one. Oh, well, then I'll have to go home then. Dude, I couldn't drink anything else on that there. You know cork stout at all?
No.
Ah, well then, I don't have anything else for to go home to the crying wife. That's the only thing's left now.